Halt for a moment, my child. I perceive the quiet unrest deep within your spirit, the questions that emerge when answers seem slow to come. I know the subtle way apprehension can try to separate you from peace, to make you doubt the unchanging affection that surrounds you. This moment, my beloved one, is not one of chance. It is an invitation, intentionally timed before a new phase begins for you. Here, in my presence, you will discover a clarity that does not depend on full sight and a quiet power that conquers every anxious thought. Will you now yield your spirit to this truth? Now look toward me, even if concern obscures your sight. Let your hands, though unsteady, extend to mine in trust. Rest your heavy heart upon my presence, where my kindness offers a steady comfort. Yielding to me is not giving up, my precious child, but the strongest act of trust you can make. Just as a voyager relies on the route ahead even when it disappears from view, so your inner self must learn to depend on my guidance even when you cannot discern your progress. I do not ask for flawlessness, but for your presence. Bring your heart to me, even if it feels weary and unsure. Each time you choose trust over fear, each moment you hold on when you wish to release, you are part of a triumph that nothing in this world can equal. Apprehension, disquiet, and uncertainty will never hold the ultimate authority in your existence, for I have triumphed over that which afflicts you. Through my love, you are made to succeed. The conflict you encounter is genuine and substantial, yet even greater is the power I have bestowed upon you to navigate it. Remember, my beloved one, that even in times of trouble, the promise of renewal exists. Just as the deepest shadows fade before the rising light, your worried heart will be transformed by the peace I place within you. I am the light that pierces shadows, the one who brings unfailing hope. Your unease does not have to be a confinement, but a path to deeper reliance, a place where your trust in me can be renewed. Let my constant presence soothe the ache of uncertainty. Allow your heart to find full rest in my keeping, knowing that as long as you remain with me, your spirit will be secure and your way forward clear. You were never meant to face these challenges by yourself. I am with you in this struggle, even when you cannot sense it. If your heart feels restless, do not turn away. Bring your fears to the place of my love. Speak to me truthfully. Share your uncertainties and wait in quiet calm for my voice that calms all unrest. This is my invitation to you. Place your trust not in your passing feelings, but in who I am. I am your safe haven, your firm shield, your deliverer. Will you believe me now? Will you depend not on your own reasoning, but on my steadfast power that never wavers? I am present, embracing you through each apprehension, every instance of disquiet, every hint of uncertainty. Let this truth settle deeply within your spirit and grow into a steady, brave trust. Fear is a strong force, often appearing subtly. It arrives as quiet doubts, as a hesitant spirit when facing the unknown, as the heavy sense of what might be rather than what is. It attempts to make you withdraw, to question the steady course I have laid out for you, to doubt the unchanging affection that surrounds you like a shield. I am always here, my child, unwavering. I am a firm shelter for your spirit when it feels unsure, a quiet harbor against any storm. My beloved child, observe how the creatures of the earth find rest in what I provide, without a single worry for what tomorrow holds. Your value to me goes beyond anything I have made. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, every moment I have kept you from harm, these show how near I always am to you. Do not let worry steal the calm I intend for you. Instead, draw close to the quietness of my presence, for there I will refresh your spirit and strengthen you within. I know that fear often comes disguised as the unknown, dimming your hopes and whispering doubts that grow loud and stubborn. Sometimes it simply shows you your limits, your small place in the vastness. Yet remember, my precious one, it is my power, not the size of your trust, that makes the impossible happen. Your worries are never beyond my reach. You are never alone in those hard moments. My hand extends, firm and unfailing, to raise you beyond the gloom. Understand this, my child. A spirit troubled by fear also deeply longs for safety and care. This is the very point where your openness meets my invitation to lean on me. Each moment of unease is a chance for me to show you my faithfulness, for my assurances to bring peace to your troubled heart. When doubt obscures your sight and your movements feel hesitant, reach for me, not with alarm, but with serene yielding. Feel the lasting truth of my promise to you, a bond that cannot be broken, built on endless devotion. Apprehension seeks to persuade you that you are alone, to hold you captive through unease. But I set you free from every tie. I am your refuge, a secure place where your inner self finds safety. There is a quiet power in facing what frightens you. It is not the lack of dread, but the choice to advance even when it exists. Relying on me is not a heedless jump, but an intentional decision to set your feet where I have already indicated the course. Depend on me to lead your journey, even when the path is unclear. Know that fear often speaks loudest just before a big shift, stirring your spirit before a new phase begins. I am forming something good from your struggles, an inner strength made stronger through your challenges, a certainty that lasts beyond today's conditions. When strong currents threaten to overwhelm you, remember that preparations were made during the very time of the heavy rain. Following my direction even when fear is present confirms your trust. Will you turn away from my call to rely on me, even when your heart trembles? When dread tries to separate you from peace, draw from the deep well of my kindness and grace. I'm not distant or uninvolved. I know every struggle happening within your innermost self. No fear is so deep that it cannot be met by the calm, firm assurance of my nearness. Do not lose hope, my child, because of the weight of your fear. Instead, see it as a profound invitation to strengthen your trust. Each instance you withstand the influence of apprehension, you achieve a triumph that extends far beyond your current hardship. Fear can teach, though it may be harsh. It can either hold you back or bring you closer to me. Will you choose freedom? A freedom found not in the absence of worry, but in my very presence. Let this truth settle within you, my cherished child. I am your secure refuge, your firm support, your constant help. Nothing that holds your spirit captive can cut you off from my affection. Even when the moments feel endless and your breath feels shallow, I remain your faithful companion. When disquiet grips you, remember the instances I have sustained you, even when you felt incapable of standing by yourself. My faithfulness has never changed. Your journey is woven with my rescue and kindness. In those times of doubt, close your eyes. Breathe in my quietness and let your spirit find rest in me. Will you choose to lean on me anew today? Your essence is determined not by your apprehensions, but by my triumph within your existence. Proceed with boldness, enveloped by my pledges and sustained by my compassion. Fear may approach, but it will not make its home in the inner part of your spirit where I dwell. Choose trust, choose peace, choose me. If your spirit is troubled, do not pull away. Welcome this quiet moment of surrender, and let my affection fill your inner self, conquering all fear with complete peace. Especially when answers seem slow to come or unexpected difficulties weigh upon you. However, Questioning does not mean failure or abandonment, but rather the exact place within you where trust is called to become stronger, where the foundations of reliance are set more deeply within your being. I know the unrest of indecision that disturbs your calm. I perceive the inquiries that emerge when resolutions appear to be lacking. Your spirit's longing to understand is fully known to me. I am observing each uncertain thought and every cautious movement made with a delicate hold on reliance. Understand, my child, that your certainties and your questions are not at odds. They walk alongside each other on your path through life. Just as the sun remains beyond the clouds, my enduring light is always present, even when your understanding feels dim. Even in places where clarity has not yet reached, I am the steadfast brightness, waiting gently for you to welcome me into your difficult moments. Let this truth settle deeply within your heart. Your honest inquiries are not a sign of weakness, my beloved one. They are an invitation for you to draw closer to me. They call you to seek my presence, not with full certainty, but with a receptive spirit open to my peace. I wait with you in those quiet moments when your heart searches for clarity. I am gentle when you feel lost among what remains unknown. The way through what is unclear is not a mistake, my precious one. It is a path that deepens your reliance on me and draws you nearer. A deep connection is forged within the very striving, because I respect the courage required to confront what is still unknown and yet still inclined toward me. During these times, I am pulling you nearer, uncovering the profundity of my devotion and my constant nearness. When you quiet your spirit in my closeness, listen well. My voice is soft, yet it holds all the strength to calm your mind and settle your restless thoughts. When worry tries to take hold, I bring peace to your very core. When fear suggests you are abandoned, I remind you, my cherished one, that you belong to me, always surrounded by my constant watch. Lean into my sure presence, my child. Find your rest not in knowing every answer, but in the deep peace of my steady affection. If your spirit feels restless, do not turn away from me. Come closer, for I am nearer than your very breath. When you release the need to control every step, a quiet strength emerges. Trust grows when you reach for my hand. It flourishes as you permit my appointed moments and my methods to manifest within you, even if they vary from what you anticipate. Belief is not the non-existence of inquiries, my beloved child, but the brave decision to have confidence regardless of them. It is the quiet knowing that my care is greater than your fears, and my purpose extends beyond what you can presently see. The challenges you face are not random events meant to bring you down. They are purposeful currents, guiding you to lean more fully on me. Each question that lingers, each time of waiting, builds the strength of your conviction and forms a lasting foundation of hope. My promises and my closeness remain true, even when your heart cannot feel them. I am the unseen anchor, keeping you steady when you feel adrift. My light illuminates your path through the haze of uncertainty, even when you must walk by simple trust, without clear sight. I am always with you, guiding each moment with gentle wisdom and steadfast affection. Will you decide to rely on my activity, even when you cannot discern my impact? This path through belief and doubt is sacred. You do not walk this way alone. I am your constant guide, your safe refuge, your firm support. Your moments of questioning are not flaws to conceal, but signs of deepening connection with me. Open your heart without hesitation, my beloved one. Present your inquiries without embarrassment and understand that my favor is ample for you throughout every season of doubt. Consider now, in what way might you welcome me into the concealed spaces of your uncertainty today? enabling my radiance to disperse the gloom and restore your assurance. Will you extend yourself to me with a receptive spirit, prepared to accept the calm that only I can bestow? Let this journey, where belief and questions meet, lead you ever deeper into my endless love. I am always with you close by and never leaving, calling you onward, not toward perfection, but toward a strong and living bond with me. In your openness, I show my strength. In your moments of doubt, I reveal my steady truth. Do not fear the challenging times when doubt appears. Embrace them as chances to intensify your journey alongside me, to uncover greater degrees of reliance, and to settle into the serene assurance of my boundless being. I am your God, the beginning and the end, the constant light amidst shifting experiences. If your spirit falters, sensing the quivers of doubt yet yearning for my tranquility, do not recoil from this soft invitation to rely. This path is not about eliminating all uncertainty, but about cultivating the ability to traverse it alongside me, confident that I secure you with each stride. Your belief, even when it falters, is precious to me beyond measure. It is quite usual for my beloved ones to bear such invisible weights. But hear me now, my child. Fear, worry, and uncertainty can feel like strong ties deep within your spirit, holding back the freedom I have desired for you from the very beginning of your existence. Ponder the unique way I established your inner self, my child. What you might call a flaw or a moment of inner trembling, I perceive as an invitation for my boundless spirit to fill and complete. I built into your fundamental nature the capacity to withstand every hard experience, my precious one. This is not so you must lean on your own finite power, but because I am the steadfast haven that protects you when life's tempests gather. Even those revered for their deep trust, whose stories echo through the ages, did not journey without apprehension. They stumbled, battled silent worries, and faced an uncertain future. Yet, as they wrestled, I remained at their side, not as a distant observer or a cold critic, but as the tender guardian who holds the wavering spirit near to my core. My nearness was their sanctuary, and that same nearness is also yours. No dread is too immense, no doubt too overwhelming to ever sever you from my holding. When anxiety seizes your spirit, grasp this truth. I am your firm foundation. Your thoughts may race, your pulse may quicken. Yet I whisper peace into your innermost being, a peace more powerful than any difficulty. My peace does not shift with external events or your understanding. It rests firmly on my constant affection for you. This affection envelops you, keeping you guarded and sure. I do not require you to be faultless or to heal your inner wounds alone. Shifting from apprehension to reliance is not about achieving perfection. It is about gently surrendering to a devotion that never falters. You might wonder, how do I let go of this? How do I rely when my dread cries out so intensely? My precious child, the path is revealed by simply turning your gaze toward me when difficulties surface. When your thoughts whirl too rapidly, allow your core to become still and listen. When words escape you, let your quietness create a space for my spirit to connect. Experiencing fear holds no shame. Rather, in those very instances, there is opportunity for insight, for making whole, and for transformation. Even when doubts arise, your spirit is never abandoned. Instead, it is exactly there that my strength can manifest as superior to any anxious thought. What seems like a vulnerability often becomes the foundation for the clearest demonstrations of courage and dependence. When you surrender these apprehensions to me, you invite my capability to surface. illuminating directions you had not previously perceived. I ask you now, my beloved one, to halt for a moment. Allow this peaceful stillness to settle upon your spirit and gently address your troubled reflections. Set aside the weights that seem too immense for you, and allow me to bear them. This is not about evading what is true, but about confronting it with an inner resolve made steady and assured by my nearness. Sometimes these periods feel fragile. I cultivate resilience from what is uncertain and courage from tentative movements. I have prepared every stage of your journey, and even if the path ahead lacks clarity, understand that I am the illumination guiding you and the stability upholding you. It demonstrates your readiness to lean on me even when the direction is unclear. I am neither distant nor indifferent. I am near. Do not allow sensations of isolation or despair to convince you differently. Even when you cannot perceive me, I am present, unyielding like the most ancient peaks, consistent like the sea's steady rhythm. This reality compels you to stand resolute and accept every beneficial declaration I have made concerning your existence. As you advance, recall that your unique calling is distinct and essential. The world may not immediately observe or commend your endeavors, but I do witness them. I see your silent contributions, your concealed difficulties, the moments you yield when no one else is observing. Your very being testifies to my unwavering attention. It will direct others to find tranquility and expectation in me. As you advance further into this purpose, depend wholly on my might, permit my understanding to direct you, and proceed with the certainty of one who is fully known and perpetually esteemed. Therefore, I request of you now, my cherished child, to rise with courage and serenity. The authentic identity I have bestowed upon you is a sacred endowment. Hold it resolutely. Your innermost self's link to me is steadfast and enduring. Stand secure in this awareness. You belong to me, and I am devoted to you. You are invaluable and profoundly cherished. Proceed onward, not by your own power, but by the vigor of my spirit, and observe how ordinary instances become extraordinary through my influence. You are never solitary, not at this moment, not ever. You are my child, my beloved one, and I am perpetually by your side. My beloved child, let the understanding you gain here illuminate the path for those around you. Let it also be a steady anchor for your spirit when you seek to remember what truly matters. You are protected. You are deeply loved. You are whole. My cherished child, you have journeyed with me through these deep truths. Your spirit's longing for peace and clarity honors me deeply. This is not merely a message to hear, but a truth to live. I call you now, my beloved one, to let this message resonate again within your heart. Allow its calm to settle where fear once stirred. As one who seeks my truth, your resolve to stand firm in my promises is a sacred act. When you choose to express your heart's agreement with this message, you not only deepen your own peace, but you extend a guiding light to those around you. Your support of this sacred work enables my unwavering voice to reach countless others who yearn for the same comfort and assurance you have found here. You are part of my chosen, those who truly hear and embrace my constant presence. Return often, my precious child, for deeper understanding and to receive the next message I have prepared for your spirit's journey. Know that my steadfast affection surrounds you, a firm shield against all disquiet. You are never alone. Proceed with courage, enveloped by my peace, now and always.